Raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music play on. Everybody sing, everybody dance. Lose yourself in wild romance. We gonna party, caramba, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. All night long, all night, all night, all night long, all night, all night, all night long, all night, all night, all night long, all night, all night. People dancing all in the streets. See the rhythm all in their feet. Life is good, wild and sweet. Let the music play on. Feel it in your heart and feel it in your soul. Let the music take control. We're going to party, loving, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. All night long, all night, all night, all night, all night long, all night, oh yeah. All night long, all night, all night, all night, all night long, all night, all night. Once you get started, you can't sit down. Come join the fun, it's a merry-go-round. Everyone's dancing their troubles away. Come join the party and see how we play. Whoa, yeah. We're gonna have a party. All night long, all night, all night, all night, all night long, all night, oh yeah, all night, all night long, all night, all night, all night, all night long.
All the small things, true care, truth brings. I'll take one lift, your ride, best trip. Always, I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting, commiserating.
Saying and so I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home.
Late night, come home. Work sucks, I know. She left me roses by the stairs. Spices let me know she cares.
Saying and so I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Carry me home. Carry me home. Yeah. turn the lights off, carry me home. Keep your head still, I'll be your thrill. The night will go on, my little windmill. Na 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 na.
Keep your head still, and I'll be your thrill. The night will go on, the night will go on. My little windmill.
Sure to get down, good lord. Baby got 'em open all over town. Strictly biz, don't play around. Cover much ground, got the game by the pound. Getting paid is a fortune, each and every day to play away. I can't get her out of my mind. I think about the girl all the time. East side to the west side, pushing back rights, it's no surprise. She got tricks in the stash, she's taking out cash fast when it comes to the gas. By no means of rage, as long as she's got to have it. Oh baby, you're a perfect 10. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I gotta back it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I gotta back it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I gotta back it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I gotta back it up. She's got class and style, she'd knowledge by the mile. Baby never act wild, very low key on the profile. Catching feelings is a no. Let me tell you how it goes. Curves the words, spins the verb. Love is hit cups, so freak what you heard. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Man, the girl look good. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Play on, play on. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. She's got class and style, no diggity, no doubt, no doubt. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I gotta back it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I gotta back it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I gotta back it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I gotta be like all the time. Ain't got no tears left to cry, so I'm picking it up, loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up. Ain't got no tears in my body, I ran up, but boy, I like it, I like it, I like it. Don't matter how, what, where, who tries it, we out here vibing, we're vibing, we're vibing. In, out, even when it's raining down. Can't stop, so shut your mouth. And if you don't know it now, you know it, babe. Know it, babe. Yeah. Right now, I'm in a state of mind. I wanna be like all the time. Ain't got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up, picking it up.
Wow, it's hard to be the first speaker after that video because that was cool. So I don't know if what I'm about to say is going to be as cool as that. But welcome. Good morning to everyone. My name is Elizabeth Stollard, and I am the Associate Director for Undergraduate Alumni Relations here at IE, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies today. And I also have the pleasure of being one of the first people to welcome you to IE. So first and foremost, welcome. This day is such a special day for your class because not only is it the first day that you're on the IE Segovia campus, it is also the first day in an adventure, an unforgettable adventure that is just starting now. So welcome to campus, take it in, and look around you. The people under this tent, seated beside you, behind you, in front of you, these people are going to become your lifelong friends. You might even find a future business partner here, a life partner. You never know. I work with alumni, and we've seen it all. So lifelong friendships are sure to come out of this room. So one of the things that we want to do today is to connect to Madrid. So here in a second, we're going to connect with our colleagues in Madrid and say hello to them. But before we do that, because we're waiting for them to get patched in, by a show of hands, who here is from Spain? Anyone? All right, looks like you guys are the minority here today. Who is from Europe? Who came from another country in Europe? All right, pretty good. And who has come from far, far away, from outside of Europe? Amazing. So, as you guys see, diversity, internationality, this is one of our strong suits here at IE, something that we are extremely proud of. And so, like I said, you're going to make lifelong friendships in this room. You're going to learn a lot from each other. And this diversity is only going to enrich your experience at IE. So we're very happy to have you here. And it looks like we're being patched in to Madrid. Hello, Elisa.
Hi, Elizabeth. Hello, how are you?
Good. Can you hear us?
Yes, we can. Yes, we
Amazing.
can. Elizabeth, before we have our speakers coming on stage, I think that most of the students have mixed feelings. They are excited, they are nervous. And I want to ask you, because both of us were IE students at a certain point in our lives. So how was your first day at IE University?
Well, I was actually thinking about that this morning because I remember right before my first day at IE, I was super nervous. I overthought my outfit. I'd probably changed it a million times. I don't know if anyone here in Segovia or in Madrid can relate. But my first day, I should say, was way less nerve-wracking than I imagined. I ended up meeting great friends from day one. And in fact, I'll be traveling to Zurich next week to meet one of those friends that I met on day one. So as you can see, the bonds made at IE are very strong ones. But how was your first day, Elisa?
I can actually remember it very well, even though it was 16 years ago when I started studying at IE University. But I still have my picture on a card that I still keep on my wallet. As you, I remember perfectly well my outfit, but I also remember how different everything was. I was coming from another country to live back, because I'm Spanish, but to live back to Spain, back to Madrid. But it was experience totally different and rewarding, and to be honest, I mean, the best time in my life. Not because I was choosing and deciding the things that I was being specialized in, but also because I was connecting to the people that I want to be connected with. So, as you said, I mean, Elizabeth, I'm traveling on a frequent basis all over the world, and wherever I go, I have a friend and a classmate of IE University that I can reconnect with. So I think that for you, it will be probably the very same.
Absolutely. I'm from New York, so it was also kind of a disorienting experience first arriving in Spain. But now when I go home to New York, I also have an alumni chapter there, and it's so great to see the IE community growing with all of these new students here with us today. So thanks so much for saying hi and for sharing your experience, Elisa.
Enjoy the rest of the morning. Bye.
You too. Bye, Madrid. Well, thank you for letting us connect just for a moment with your new classmates in Madrid. I hope you'll get an opportunity to meet them, interact with them, and enjoy this IE experience with them. So without further ado, I would like to invite up to the stage Salvador Carmona, Rector of IE University.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Class of 2027-2028, welcome to IE University. I am very happy to meeting you all, and please join me in giving yourselves a round of applause. I am grateful to all of you for joining us during this highly symbolic academic event, which signals the beginning of the university year, as well as young transition from high school to university. During our admission process, we recognize your outstanding achievements, academically and else. We look for evidence of your intellectual curiosity, and most importantly, we were persuaded that all and each of you have something to add to your generation. I can assure you that we have not made a single mistake in admitting you to IE University. You can rest assured that we won't let you down. IE University has an innovative approach to higher education, an approach that can perhaps be summarized in 5 points. First, we can offer an international approach to education, a crucial tool for your social networking, lifestyle, and professional development. At IE, we encourage the variety, diversity, and freedom of individual character, which is fundamental for students to succeed in an ever-changing world. And as will be further developed by our Director of Admissions, the class of 2027-2028 is formed by 80% of international students and 20% Spaniards. And this does not mean that the Spaniards do not have an international profile. And importantly, to be fully aligned with the value of diversity, we also work hard to get a diverse faculty. In terms of nationality, 82% of the new faculty are internationals and 18% Spaniards. And again, the new Spanish faculty has a strong international profile. Therefore, IE University is a diversity champion, both in terms of students and faculty. And we are persuaded that this constitutes an opportunity for all of you. This will enrich your university life. It will provide you with a competitive advantage in the job market. Second, we rely on innovation and technological advancement. At IE University, you will experience the most advanced face-to-face and online learning technologies. Please let me briefly share an example with you. We are fully aware about the impact of artificial intelligence on scientific, social, and professional activities. At IE, we will ensure that you experience the latest advancements in the curriculum of your bachelor degree programs in artificial intelligence. In doing this, we will focus on 3 aspects: inquiry, writing, and critical thinking. Furthermore, and in fairness to academic performance and those of your classmates, the university has enacted specific regulations to guarantee academic integrity in an AI environment. Third, we believe in an entrepreneurial mode of thinking, which is critical for your planning and a startup in the future, but at the same time, it's also very important in the sense that you need to have a creative and disruptive approach to professional issues and opportunities. Fourth, we constantly emphasize the humanities and ethical values, which stresses a holistic view of the world. For example, we are experiencing the effects of climate change on our day-to-day lives. And the university cannot be indifferent to this major threat. We have worked hard on our facilities. For our infrastructure, we have got first-tier accreditations from international sustainability agencies. Furthermore, and in our daily operations, we conduct sustainable practices as well. For example, in just a couple of years, we have reduced the consumption of paper by 250 times. At the educational level, the university will offer you a special track on sustainability, which is transversal to all bachelor degree programs, and this will let you know about the best and the latest practices in this area. And finally, but not least, the IE University model combines academic rigor with direct exposure to practice. This blend of educational features is unique. You may certainly find other institutions of higher learning with an international approach, and other universities promoting entrepreneurial thinking, and other colleges with a humanistic approach to education. However, you will hardly, if ever, find a university ranked highly in each of these dimensions, as this is the case with IE University. And I am not hesitant to recognize the contribution of our cornet students here and alumni to this tremendous success, and to the strategic positioning of IE University. Drawing on this value, we expect that your university experience will make you think ahead of your time, and you will be able to anticipate the mode of thinking of the next generation. My references to the core elements of the IE University model should not be regarded as wishful thinking and nice ideas. Major accreditation agencies and stakeholders have endorsed the uniqueness of IE University, and please let me insist, recognize the joint efforts of alumni, students, faculty, and staff. For example, the Financial Times labeled IE as an unusual institution run by unusual people. And I trust, of course, that the Financial Times has a positive understanding of what it means to be unusual. In a similar way, our innovative model to higher education is getting full recognition from international rankings. In the latest employability ranking by the Times of Higher Education, IE University was ranked number 19 in the world. And this spells about the very high profile of our graduates in a highly competitive international job market. Despite these recognitions, this is a truly humble institution. We know that the key to success in modern education is to strike the right balance between continuity and change. In a sense, and as reckoned by Albert Einstein, quote, learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning, unquote. In other words, our model focuses on current education, but also on keeping you eager of learning beyond the university. As noted by Alvin Toffler, quote, the illiterate of the future will not be the person that cannot read. It will be the person who doesn't know how to learn. Therefore, please, let me ask you to develop a sense of belonging to IE University, your alma mater, which will provide you with the support and resources that you need to excel in your university education. I would like to share with you the sense that we, both faculty and staff, are here for you. During this academic year, we are offering 2 new bachelor degree programs, one in environmental sciences for sustainability and the other on applied mathematics. These programs are under the leadership of the School of Science and Technology and signal our commitment to science, innovation, technology, and the humanities. And I would like to thank the Vice Rector, Dean, and staff for their great job in getting the accreditation of these programs. As you know, from our different screens, during this 2023-2024 academic year, we will celebrate the 50th anniversary of the foundation of IE. In compliance with our values, and as IE University is a forward-looking institution, we actually celebrate the next 50. Class of 2027-2028, you are a central part of the next 50. And I trust that you will very much enjoy these celebrations. In closing, class of 2027-2028, as Steve Jobs once said in a similar academic ceremony to refer not to gastronomy, but to intellectual ambition, stay hungry. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Salvador. I was unaware that they're calling us unusual people, but I, for one, am proud because this truly is a unique institution. So I'd like to invite up our next speaker of the day. I have with me Patricia Lozano, who's the Executive Director of Admissions. Let's give her a warm welcome.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everyone. Dear students, families that are maybe connected online, distinguished rector. I'm the person from the admissions department to give you the welcome today. And I would like, well, I know, as Elisa was saying, that this is an important day for all of you and also for the entire IE community. And you may be experiencing different feelings. As said, I mean, probably some of you are nervous, anxious, happy, of course. Some of you may be scared. But we don't want this day to be remembered as the Home Alone movie. We prefer this day to be remembered more like Life is Beautiful. So that's why I'm going to share some important data with you, because we fear what we don't know. Yeah, but before, let's take a moment to be proud. You have completed a long and complex journey, high school, COVID-19, lockdowns. You have overcome a highly competitive admissions process. You are now part of a very special, you are now part of this select group of IE University, because IE University is not an ordinary university. Many people wanted to be here, and many couldn't be here because different reasons, academic, personal reasons. So you have had this opportunity. Make the most of it. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to your parents and families as well. And the bad news is that we all know what you are capable of. Now, let me dive into the data, because as the rector said, we have a very international 2027-2028 class, 2,200 new students, 80% are international, 20% are Spanish, 104 nationalities on campus, and 130 nationalities in total. You are coming mostly from Europe, as we saw at the beginning. 20% are coming from Spain. Then we have 15% coming from Latin America. We also have 11% coming from Africa and Middle East. We have 12% coming from US and Canada. And finally, last but not least, 5% coming from from Asia Pacific. Top 5 countries, if we talk about the top 5 countries, of course, Spain is the first one, US the second one, France, Italy, and Germany. We also, this diverse class is also very diverse because of the academic background. The majority of you are graduated with the IB diploma, 30%. Then another 30% are graduated with the any European educational system. We also have a 28% coming with their national high school diploma, 7% coming with the Spanish baccalaureate, and 6% that are coming from other universities as transfer of or visiting students. We also have a very contemporary class, and as stated in your passport, and this is one of the most expected data. sorry because this is not working. 55% are female and 45% of you are male. Then we have, of course, all types of students, bloggers, entrepreneurs, photographers, so a very talented class. But all of these are just data. All of these are just figures. And the most important things are the things that you are going to live in the following years. As Elizabeth was mentioning, and sorry because I don't know why this is not working again, the most important thing is going to be your story, the people that you are going to meet. One of the recommendations is, of course, discover Madrid and Segovia because they are going to be a very important part of your education. Enjoy this learning journey because your future, as Elizabeth was saying, starts today. IE University offers an immense array of opportunities, but first, get to know all the people that you have around because they are going to be the most important thing in the following years. Step out of your national cultures and borders, of your knowledges, and to our Spanish students, show the kindness and the cultures to the international students. And the final remarks, as John Roth said, successful people understand that spending time with their loved ones keeps them sane as they climb the ladder of success. Take a break every now and then, no matter where you are, to devote your entire attention to those you love most. A simple WhatsApp message, picture, or a smiley will make the day. You are now members of our family. The entire university community is here to support you. We could not be more privileged to welcome you into this challenging learning community. It is you who make us what we are, and we look forward to the fresh ideas and energy you bring to our campus. Welcome and enjoy this trip.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Patricia. So now I have the special honor of inviting up another member of the student body, Diego Hernandez. He is a student of the Bachelor in Philosophy, Politics, Law, and Economics. So please join me in welcoming Diego.
Well, so hello everyone. Thank you for coming here today, and special thanks to the IE Foundation for inviting me over and for giving me the chance to bother you with something I'm sure you're very interested in, and that's my life. So let us get acquainted quickly. I'm Diego Hernandez. I'm second year PPLE student, and at risk of looking very not humble today, I'll say I'm thriving here. Well, let's give you a bit of context. I'm, as of now, first of my class, in a degree I'm completely loving. I'm president in Segovia of the PPLE Society. I'm the finance officer of the debate club. And by the way, I'm expecting you all to drop by to the club fair and say hi to me. Well, I'm here today as proof that people with the right resources, the right means, people can thrive beyond their wildest ambitions. But as you may have guessed, since I'm up here, I'm telling you my story, and well, every good story needs some kind of twist. It wasn't always like this for me. Just a couple of years ago, my reality looked quite different. I just didn't have the resources to make my dreams come true. I've always been passionate, I've always been full of dreams, but without the means to make them come true. I didn't have the many opportunities I now cherish around me. But despite the challenges, I refused to let my circumstances define me. I just wanted to create a brighter future for me and wanted to create a brighter future for those around me. And I was armed with the belief that learning and knowledge were the necessary bridge between my current situation and the future I envision for myself. Thankfully, on the other side of my call for this brighter future, I encountered the IE Foundation. It wasn't an easy process to get here. It wasn't stress-free. I can assure you it wasn't stress-free. But I somehow managed to prove myself in the process, and I got recognized by the IE Foundation for that. I can say I am now the proudly recipient of the IE FRB Young Talented Leader Scholarship. This program serves as a shining example of how organizations can come together and just change people's lives. This program, as I'm here as testimony to how such partnership can have a massive impact on changing people's lives, of how they can foster and provide opportunities to grow, and also as testament to the fact that none of this could happen without the IE Foundation's unwavering commitment to talent development and social impact initiatives. The foundation didn't only make sure there was no financial impediment to come here receiving a first-class education and, well, just having access to the wonderful IE community of students and faculty. But they also made sure I felt embraced, I felt welcome. Because if I were to describe the IE Foundation's behavior towards me or towards any other scholarship recipient, it would be caring. The word would be caring. Yet, the IE Foundation's commitment goes beyond scholarship programs like mine, with initiatives like the Foundation Fellows, with their support to student and community-led events, such as the IE Day, the Global Village, or the Hey Day we'll have here in a few days. And moreover, they provide support for research initiatives through the work of centers, chairs, and observatories. These not only provide us with the opportunity to access new perspective, valuable insights about current global events, but they give us the opportunity to network with top experts, leaders of their field, and also with other community members that share the same interest. They manage to effectively create a sense of community, a sense of belonging, of being on the same boat, while nurturing IE's values. I am deeply grateful for every opportunity the IE Foundation's given me. I am deeply grateful for their unwavering commitment to our academic, professional, but also our personal growth. But I'm most deeply grateful, if that's possible, for their caring approach, because they didn't only allow us to be here today, but they also enable us to dream big. They enable us to dream big because we know they are there. There is a social system, there is a support system that believes in our potential. So thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Diego. Now, I would like to invite up another student speaker. We have with us today Johanna Jacobi, President of the Student Government. So please welcome Johanna.
Good morning, everybody. I don't know why the front rows are super empty here. I promise we don't bite. What we're going to do is we're going to do an activity, and everyone's going to get up on their feet so that we get that blood pumping a little bit. Up on your feet right now. Thank you very much. I know, pain. Life is hard. All right, so what we're going to do, if someone's fast and wants to run to the front, please feel free. You're going to jog on over. I don't see any volunteers, but that's fine. You're going to turn to your neighbor. You're going to give them a fist bump. You're not going to tell them your name. That's the important thing. No names. And you're going to tell them what you had for breakfast. Okay? Your breakfast today. That's it. No names. Fist bump. Go. All right, all right, all right. The topic's not that deep. Are we good? We're good? Okay, excellent. What I had for breakfast, I didn't have time to eat this morning. It's a very bad habit, but I will eat right after this. Everybody sit down again. Thank you so much. So, what you're going to do now, you're going to sit up straight. You're going to shimmy that spine a little bit and put your shoulders back because you deserve to be here, so act like it, okay? Now, I'm going to talk to you about the importance of allowing yourself to learn. This is something that the rector very justly referred to earlier, and I know it's a little bit boring, but it's important. That's why you're here, to learn. So, the important thing here is allowing yourself to learn. It's not just learning, but allowing yourself to learn. It's a mindset, it's a skill set, it's an approach on life. And this takes practice. And this is what you're going to develop here over the next 4 or 5 years. And it's going to be great. You're going to fail at it sometimes, but it's going to be fun. And I'm going to tell you the 3 things that you need to do in order to allow yourself to learn. The first thing is that you need to be open-minded. This is one of those things that you've heard thousands of times before, to the point where I sometimes question if anyone even knows what it means anymore. But IE, like you heard, is an unusual place. It's super diverse. You've got people from all walks of life here. Let's use the breakfast example. Maybe you're an egg person in the morning. That's me. But you're going to discover that there are things like waffles in the morning, rice, meat, fish. Now, what I'm not saying is that you're going to have all of these things for breakfast every single day, or that you need to discover that you're going to love them. You're going to learn what they are and to respect them and that sort of thing, and that's going to be fantastic. Now, being open-minded in the context of being at IE in the next few months, we've prepared a fantastic schedule of events for you throughout the Freshers Month. And what you're going to do, this is a challenge, you're going to go through that list, and the first thing that pops out where you're like, hell no, you're going to do it. You're going to sign up for it. And maybe you'll walk away and hate it, and that's fine. Sorry, my hair is connecting with this. It's a little bit annoying, isn't it? Okay. And you're going to try something out, and maybe you'll walk away and strongly dislike it, and that's perfectly okay, but maybe you'll discover that there's something nice about it too. You know, you don't have to love the whole thing. Maybe you like a couple of the things. So that's the first thing that you need to do in order to allow yourself to learn. All right? Got it? Perfect. The second thing that you have to do, you need to live life actively, not passively. Living life passively is boring. Sometimes it's necessary to get through the day. I respect that. Sometimes we have hard days. And that's when living life passively is the important thing. But it should not be your standard. It should not be the average thing that you do. What it means to live life actively basically involves you reflecting, thinking, feeling, questioning the things that you do on a daily basis throughout your time, okay? Let's put this in the context of IE. How can you live life actively? Well, you're undoubtedly going to come across a class that you find terribly boring or uninteresting. It's impossible that you won't have that throughout the 4 or 5 years. And in that class, you're going to remember the speech today, and you're going to think about, well, what can I do to change my outlook on this? Maybe you'll find something that you can use this class for. Maybe you'll find it not so terrible after all if you focus on certain things. It's a practice. You'll practice it every day a little bit, and soon you'll become an expert at it, and it's going to be fun. Then you have the last thing. You're going to make mistakes, and a hell lot of them. It's going to happen. It's going to suck. It's fine. It's a fact of life. And if you're not making mistakes, that's the first sign that you're not living life actively. That's passive living, because no human is perfect. You're going to make so many mistakes, and that's fine. That's a little bit of extra spice that turns your morning eggs from boring old eggs to fantastic eggs. So, what does this mean in the context of IE? It's not failing an exam because you didn't study for it. That's an action and a consequence. That's not a mistake. That's just silly. What's a mistake? Maybe it's a professor asking a purposely provocative question that basically no one's going to get right, and you're going to put yourself out there and you're going to try and answer it, even though the chances of you being wrong are very, very high. And that's okay, because that's a part of learning, and that's the way that you learn most and fastest. So those were the 3 things that you need to do in order to allow yourself to learn. Allowing yourself to learn is the currency of this university. IE is, in my view, Without a doubt, the #1 university in teaching you how to learn in the world. I have no doubt about the fact that when you graduate from here in 4 or 5 years, you will have mastered this art that so many people only learn in their late 60s, 70s, 80s. Not that I know, because I'm 22. In any case, I'm very, very excited to see you all here today. It would be nice if the next group moves up a little bit, because the stage is very empty out front here. It would be so, so nice to see you also at the club fair afterwards, as our fellow from the foundation referenced, and also at the student government welcome cocktail that we organized for you. We have a bunch of food, a bunch of drinks. I hope you engage with us. It's going to be super nice to talk to you a little bit more. Welcome to IE. I'll see you around.
Can I just say that Johanna actually did not know that she was going to be speaking at this ceremony even 5 minutes before we started today. So this is just how proud we are of our students, that they can just act on their feet and step up like that. So thank you so much. So now, sure. Great work. So now I'd like to present a video called My Journey. We're going to show you a little bit more about the student experience here, and so we'll let that roll.
You've played your cards right, aced it through life, and made it to IE. The game of university can be challenging, and that's why it's filled with experience-boosting initiatives that you can enjoy alongside your studies. Ready to see what cards Lady Luck has in her pack? You can draw wild cards at any time throughout your time with us. They'll help you bring your A game to every situation, dive into our global community, and unlock new levels. Language classes, talent and careers, campus life, sports and well-being. Got it? It's time to roll the dice. In year 1, you'll dive into IE Impact, a mandatory 3-year module that explores the humanities, entrepreneurship, and tech. We challenge you to tackle a range of different labs during your 1st and 2nd year. These internship-like experiences will prepare you for the professional world. Why not opt into the IE Brown Summer Program during the last 2 weeks of the spring semester? You can also play your hand at this in year 2. Boom! Year 1 is over, and you've unlocked 3 more levels. Year 2 is about looking to the future. You can take part in internships and sign up for an international exchange program starting from year 3. Time to level up. Welcome to year 3. If you play your cards right, you can join the honors program in year 3, the perfect opportunity to gain extra life points. Advance to the last round, year 4. Year 4 is about keeping your eye on the prize. During this final level, you get to choose your elective classes that complete your journey. Which will you choose for your royal flush? Score! You won! Now that you're an alum, you can take your winnings to graduation. But it's not game over just yet. You're now part of a global alumni network of over 70,000 people, and you've got many lives to use up through lifelong learning. What's your next move?
After seeing that video, I wish I was a student again. IE has so much to offer you, and it's all starting today. But now I'd like to turn your attention another time to the screen, because Madrid is wrapping up, and we just want to connect with them one more time to say hello, thank them for connecting with us,
You're
and
totally
see how
right.
things are
We
going.
have 29
Elisa,
offices
how's it going?
globally. What does it mean? That probably some of you have interacted with the offices when you were about to start applying to our university. You have interacted with them when you were applying to our university. But it's not just that.
Looks like
The
Elisa's still
iUniversity
wrapping up
offices-
and giving some tips, so we'll connect with her just again in 1 second. But one of the things that you saw towards the end of that video was that your student journey, it ends in your alumni life. And so that's one thing that I want to share with you briefly today while we wait for Elisa to wrap up, because as I shared at the beginning of this ceremony, I am from the Global Alumni Relations Office. And what does that mean? Perhaps a few of you come from countries in which there is not an alumni tradition at your universities. Well, this means that when you finish your student journey, your IE experience does not end. You become an alumni, and you have a whole new experience ahead of you in which you can join alumni
still talking,
clubs
as you
all
can
around the
see.
world and stay active in the network and enjoy all sorts of benefits. So we'll tell you more as you get close to graduation, but I think Madrid's ready for us. Elisa,
Elizabeth.
can you hear us?
Hi.
Hello,
How
how's
was-
it going?
For us, I think that the vibe is going great, but I would like that the Segovia students hear the Madrid audience. Guys, can you please say hello to them? Loud? Yeah, I think it's great. We want to also hear the crowd from Segovia.
Absolutely. All right, guys, can we beat Madrid? I think we can. Let's give it up. Not bad, not bad. Well, I'm feeling the excitement over here in Segovia. I don't know how it's going over there in Madrid, but the energy here is palpable. We have students so excited to explore the club fair. We've had lots of different plugs for different student activities. So it's a great day, and we're hoping that the students there in Madrid are also feeling that excitement that we're feeling here in Segovia.
To see our last video and leave the room and start really making these connections and these new friendships that will last forever. Thank you, Elizabeth. Enjoy the rest of the morning.
Thank you, Elisa. Bye, everyone in Madrid.
Bye.
All right, well, here in Segovia, we're going to get wrapping up because I know that you guys are excited to get out of here, network with your peers, check out the clubs. So I do just want to make sure that you know exactly what is across the way. Over there in that other tent, we have a club fair. And so what you'll find there, even though you've heard from various speakers today about it, are different clubs that have to do with sports, art, music, there are all sorts of things. We encourage you to check them out, maybe even try something new. I know Johanna was saying just go for it. Don't live passively, live actively. So challenge yourself to talk to new people today and to explore what's over there in the club fair. And by the way, joining clubs is an amazing way to meet people who are not from your program. So definitely take advantage of that to make the most of the IE experience. And we will see you just across the way. Thank you so much, and welcome once again.
You won't belong to me, I let you down. I walk around and see your night skyline. I feel the light, but you don't want to stay. So lonely now, just let me off downtown. Sad and free,
You're a breath of fresh air to me. I am empty, so tell me you care for me. You're the first thing and the last thing on my mind. In your arms I feel sunshine. All the promise, a daydream and yet to come. Time's upon us, oh, but the night is young. Flowers blossom in the winter time. In your arms I feel sunshine. Give up yourself into the moment. The time is now. Give up yourself into the moment. Let's make this moment last. You may find yourself out on a limb for me. Could you accept this as all part of your destiny? I'd give you all I have, but it's not enough, and the patience all shot. So I'm calling your bluff. Give up yourself into the moment. The time is now.